And tonight for the starting lineups, we'll start with the Eagles. At number 2, Devon Yard. Number 3, Anna Kate Taylor. Number 5, Macy Langhouse. Number 20, Morgan Scott. Number 23, Maya Hutchinson. And starting for your Hilton Head Prep Dolphins, number 3, Courtney Campbell. Number 4, Erin Cleary. Number 11, Molly Helms. Number 13, Merrick Risher. And number 24, Sophia Hartunian. And head coach, Philip Hartman.
Hi, guys.
And we are underway in the Summit Services Heating and Air High School Basketball Series 2024. Marcus Walsh, Kevin Libby, Larry Jacomot, and Jeremy Pope with you as there's a 3 that is knocked down as we are just getting started. I thought we were going to have the national anthem from Peg Hamilton. We did not. That should be coming then for the guys' game. 3-0 in favor of HHCA, and HHP with the basketball. We'll get you the starting lineups here momentarily as we again welcome you to high school basketball 2024. Ball stolen away by HHCA. And they're going to work outside in. That's going to be a big key for this one here tonight. Hilton Head Christian Academy with a huge win over Hilton Head Prep. And the last time these two teams met back in February. Driving inside, kicking it out, shooting an outside jumper, and knocking it down is Macy Langles to make it 5-0 in favor of HHCA. And there's a steal, taken back the other way, put that one up, not going to get it to go. This with the basketball is Tamaya Hutchinson. She won't get it to go, and it's going back to Hilton Head Prep as they go in motion. Here's Courtney Campbell, the junior. She's going to take it across the floor, and Kev, she can really play. That ball goes out of bounds, and we get our first stoppage. Turnover, HHCA ball.
The Stars are out in Hilton Head. Get ready, everybody. It's going to be fun.
HHCA with the basketball. They come in playing really, really well. They've got some key players in there. Hutchinson, Yard, Scott, Langles, and Taylor, the starting 5. There's a jumper. Good rotation on the pass. The shot won't go. We've got a whistle. And 6:19 to go. On the other side for Hilton Head Prep, it is Courtney Campbell, Erin Cleary, Molly Helms, Merritt Risher, and Sophia Haratuian as the starters. And HHCA steals it again. They've got the basketball, taking it across the floor is Tamaya Hutchinson. She lost it momentarily. There's a 3 from the outside, a little bit too strong, and it's going back the other way. It's going to go out of bounds. Kev, we have had a ton of action already within the first couple of minutes.
We have a 3-pointer. We got Morgan Scott doing some stuff. I love this matchup. It's the rivalry game, y'all. Check out number 20 on the block. There's the movement. There's the look.
Pass goes inside. That's not going to go for number 20, Morgan Scott. She is in there, a little bit banged up possibly, but in there. Summit Services Heating and Air is your leader in home performance services in the Lowcountry. Thanks to Summit Services for supporting WHHI Sports all season long. And also a reminder that our timeouts tonight brought to you by Fat Babies of Hilton Head. Come by for pies and sandwiches in a relaxed setting with a jukebox and TVs.
Thanks for the food. Yummy today.
That one goes down, and it is currently 7-0 HHCA. It's early on, Kevin, but what does Hilton Head Prep have to do to try to help this onslaught of HHCA? What do they have to do to try to stop the onslaught, I should say, of HHCA as they just turn the ball over?
Containment. You got to communicate on defense. Look at some great D right here. Good job moving the feet. Get that ball.
And all HHCA right. Still with it. There's a jumper from the outside, a little bit off the mark, courtesy of Macy Langles. 5:38 to go in quarter number 1.
It's a 1-2-2 press. This is a dribble through press breaker, kicking it back out. I like that.
HHP turns the ball over again. They have yet to score. Driving inside was Scott. That's not going to go. Second chance, a little bit off the rim, and it's going to go back to HHCA. They're going to work it off the rebound. That misfires. Extra opportunity, no, a whistle. And near the post there was Morgan Scott. She's been very effective so far here in the early going. The second foul on the team for HHP goes up against number 11, Molly Helms, her second, team second. That one misfires by Morgan Scott.
Got a timeout, Marcus.
And we've got a timeout with 5:14 to go in the first quarter. We'll take it with them. Be right back on WHHI Sports TV.
Have you joined the Express Comfort Club from Summit Services Heating and Air? It's the ultimate way to keep your cool. Membership is free and includes discounts on routine maintenance, 15% discount on all repairs, 3-year parts and labor warranty, no overtime charges, plus other benefits. Your comfort is just a call away. To sign up for Express Comfort Club, call 843-836-2653.
We welcome you back to Bacall Gymnasium. Coach Basirico, Cort, Marcus Walsh, Larry Jacomot, Kevin Libby, and certainly Jeremy Pope with you. We've got a special guest that we were talking to during the break. You may have even seen him just on camera. I'll be with him in the second quarter. I'm not going to spoil it for you. 5:07 to go as the ball goes out of bounds. And 7-0.
Christian's in control. I mean, they
are.
really are dictating pace at this point.
Does this remind you of what we saw last year? Because it sure does me.
Agreed. The
In a
Stars are back out again.
65-23 game. Oh, what a block on the inside. His drive into the hole was number 23, Tamaya Hutchinson. And that was a huge block from Hilton Head Prep. Another foul courtesy of Prep, and they're going to have to keep those down if they're going to want to have any chance in this one. Currently down 7-0. 4:51 to go in the quarter. And at the line again that's Tamaya Hutchinson, number 23. She got that to go.
Tremendous pace and control from this point guard. I love watching Tamaya.
She is terrific. That one didn't quite go. I mentioned our timeout sponsor for tonight, Fat Babies. Our three-point play, you'll hear from a special guest that'll tell you about our three-point play sponsor in the second quarter. That one not going to go. Loose ball, and HHCA's got it again. 4:31 to go. 8-0 HHCA with a lead. Driving is number 23, Tamaya Hutchinson. There's an outside jumper, a little bit off the mark, and it's going to hit the stage. There's our special guest. I might as well just say who it is because you can see him on your screen. It's Daniel Cort, the color commentator that has been working with me for the last few years for football. I'm going to be talking to him in the second quarter. Loose ball, and HHCA is going to pick it back up. Beautifully done by number 2. That's well done for HHCA. That is Devin Yard. Devin Yard is one of the really good players on this team. She, Morgan Scott, and Tamaya Hutchinson named McDonald's MVP players just the other day.
The All-American
The All-American, thank you. Not MVP, but the All-American game. As the ball's loose, and it's picked up by HHP. Can Hilton Head Prep score? Here's Campbell. Trying to put that one up off the right side. She goes down. She's 13 points away from 1,000 for her career. 3:17 to go. There's a long pass. There's a three from the left wing, a little bit off the mark. And it was attempted by Tamaya Hutchinson. Rebound goes to HHCA. They're going to have a second chance. Three from top of the key. A little bit off the mark. Ring around the rim and out.
Morgan Scott.
Rebound put back up and in. Ring around the rim. Put it down for Morgan Scott. And it's 10-0 HHCA. HHP still looking for their first points of the ball game.
That was incredible. She won the rebound 3-on-1. Back we come.
Loose ball, and it's going to go back the other way. Put that one up and down for HHP. The HHCA girls coming in 7-5, 0-1 in the region, 1-1 at home, 1-1 away, 5-3 on the neutral floor, averaging 50.5 points per game. They're averaging giving up 43.3 points per game. They've got a one-game winning streak. I'll give you the numbers on the girls here in a second. Driving inside, putting that one up, not getting it to go for Hilton Head Prep. And it's going back the other way.
Cece's on the move. Little pop, Jay.
That was Aaron Cleary who didn't get it to go. It's going back the other way after Courtney Campbell missed. Hilton Head Christian Academy with it. 2:04 and counting remaining in the quarter. The Hilton Head Prep girls, 7-5, 0-0 in the region, 1-3 at home, 4-1 on the road. There's a jumper off the mark. 2-1 in the neutral environment, averaging 37.8 points per game, averaging 41 given up, and a one-game losing streak. Those are the stats and splits. We've got 1:47 remaining in a frenetic, crazy-paced first quarter. I am not an auctioneer, but I might sound like one. I don't play one on TV either, but I might sound like one today because I'm talking extremely fast. 1:44 to go. Anything to make my old partner Daniel Cort crack up. There's a pass to the outside, and it's going to be regaled back in by Hilton Head Prep. They're still looking for their first points of the game, down 12-0. I just went over the numbers and the season total with splits, and it would be great to have them maybe try to get a victory here, but another missed shot. Nothing going down for Hilton Head Prep so far. 1:20 to go and counting. On the outside, there's a three. Right wing short. Rebound, Hilton Head Prep. Prep in white and Christian Academy in the dark blue. There's a leaner, not going to go. And it's
Nice pass,
HHCA
Nice little
back
setup.
with the basketball. Indeed it was.
Yeah, they're getting there. All right, see how they play on the D side.
Here's Yard. 55 seconds remaining in the opening quarter. Jumper from the inside, two off the bank. You just got back from work. You used to work at a bank. You don't currently, but
Hey,
the
it's
bank apparently is open.
It sure is, buddy.
The analogy still works.
It's off the glass.
40 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. Pass goes inside, jumper, a little bit off the mark from Hilton Head Prep as they are down by 2 touchdowns, 14-0. And HHCA in their frenetic pace going across the floor. Hutchinson got it taken away, but there was some pressure down low, and she got fouled with 25.5 seconds to go in the opening stanza.
Tamaya Hutchinson's playing a heck of a game. I like the pacing. I like the leadership. If you're a younger player watching this game, this is the way to run the position. This is a good-looking guard, number 23, not unlike that kid that came from the UNC and played for Chicago.
That one goes down, and it's 15-0. A reminder that Sports Addiction is your bike, sports, and fitness equipment store for over 20 years. Sports Addiction.
In addition to Michael Jordan, someone else wore 23 before they went to number 6.
That's very true. One LeBron James, 25.5 seconds to go. Kevin, let's hear from Superior Services.
Superior Services. Thank you, Marcus. They are indeed making the superior choice.
And they ask you to do the same. 20 seconds to go. Reminder that Lowcountry Alliance for Healthy Youth is uniting the community to promote positive choices. There's a three from Campbell. It's off the mark, and it's going back the other way. HHCA with 7 seconds left on a drive inside. Great rotation of the ball. There's a jumper. It's off the mark. That's the end of the first quarter. A frenetic paced first quarter. 16-0 in favor of HHCA over Hilton Head Prep. Daniel Cort joins me next for the second on WHHI Sports TV. Come on back. Hey y'all, come check us out, offering bicycle sales, bicycle service, and bicycle rentals for the Lowcountry. We offer all types of bikes for the beach, road, or trails. There's also trikes and recumbents along with home and commercial grade fitness equipment. We also provide other outdoor fitness equipment for pickleball, swimming, running, and tennis. Check out our 2 locations to serve you, Sports Addiction at 200 Okatee Village in the Okatee Shopping Center, and for Bluffton, Old Town Bike Barn at 28 Dr. Mellichamp Drive in the Promenade in Old Town Bluffton. We welcome you back. I'm Marcus Walsh. My partner to my right for the second quarter is Daniel Cort, and if that name sounds familiar, as a jumper goes up and it just misses off to the left, we do football together, and we just did the Best of the Bowls here recently. Partner, great to have you in this new environment.
Well, how cool is this?
It's pretty dang cool.
You know, I thought calling football was hard. I'm sitting down here listening to you and Kevin here in the first quarter.
Put that one up and in.
I mean,
and Courtney Campbell now 11 points away from 1,000 at 16-2.
this takes a different level of skill to call a basketball game at this pace. I'm telling you, you guys
Here's
are doing
Campbell
a heck of a
again,
job.
putting it up and not getting that to go. Morgan Scott with 6 points, 6 rebounds and 9 points in that first quarter. So here goes Campbell again. Oh, put that up and down and one. That is a Cort Lifestyle Pros three-point play if she can make the free throw. Daniel, why don't you do the read right now?
I'd be happy to, partner. Cort Lifestyle Pros of Charter One Realty. Let us lead you home. And I want to thank you and Jessica Jeremiah for giving us this sponsorship to do the three-point plays. Maybe my timing was good. I mean, even though I'm a Hilton Head Christian dad, after a goose egg first quarter, I show up and Prep's put 4 points on the board.
She missed the free throw, but she's 9 points away now from 1,000. Talk a little bit about what Cort Lifestyle Pros is up to. I know you were just talking with Betsy McDaniel the other day. I saw you on Wednesday. But talk about what's going on as Campbell goes down and gets bumped.
Well, it's an interesting time in real estate. People ask us all the time if things are slow, and the reality is it's all relative. It's slow compared to the COVID crazy time, but if you're a buyer, we represent buyers and sellers. If you're a buyer, the reality is there are a lot of sellers out there that want to get rid of their homes, and they're more willing to negotiate. And if you're a seller, we're seeing more migration to this area than we've ever seen before. So buyers are coming in bus loads, and they have lots of cash.
That's awesome. I'm just thinking of this now. And I know we just finished our football season as that jumper goes way off the mark. But if I recall, somebody picked Michigan to get to the national championship and win it.
I forgot about that.
Notre Dame, I'm looking at it. Your pick was Michigan and USC. I had Georgia beating USC. Michigan with a fine job.
Yeah.
Man,
what they did in the national championship just
blitzkrieg bop.
Yeah. They just bullied their last two opponents. That was pretty impressive.
Hutchinson from the outside misfires, and Campbell gets the rebound as she's going to take it across the floor again, 9 points away from 1,000. She's on a drive. She puts it up with the right hand. That's a strong one. She's battling for a rebound. We've got a whistle with 6:05 remaining in the second quarter.
Yeah, Marcus, number 3 for Prep is a strong-looking player.
And so is her brother, Connor, who we'll see in the guys' game.
Oh, that's exciting.
He is absolutely tremendous as well. And that whole family is very athletic, very talented.
Now let me ask you this: since I'm on the sports broadcast team for WHHI, do I have to remain partial even though I'm a Hilton Head Christian dad?
You
do I have to stay neutral here?
You definitely don't have to with the fact that you're a guest too. Talk a little bit about your experience as a Hilton Head Christian Academy dad, and with Liliana growing up. She's 12 years old now, right?
Well, she'll be 12 next month.
Okay.
But yeah,
what grade is she in now?
She's in 6. It's her first year there. She's having a wonderful time so far. She just got cast in the spring show Music Man, which I've done 3 times.
Nice. Whistle with 5:30 to go.
Excited about that. She played volleyball. They had an undefeated season on the 6th grade, 7th grade squad, and she's thinking about going out for soccer. But
that's awesome.
The leadership at that school, their commitment to excellence in every respect. I mean, we were there watching the state football championship and covered those guys.
Right.
It's just a wonderful place to be, and we couldn't be more excited and proud.
Scott comes back in as Hutchinson puts it up, puts it down. She's flat on her back, but she's got an and one coming up. Another chance for a Cort Lifestyle Pros three-point play.
All right.
It's 18-4 with 5:20 to go. And Prep is starting to slow HHCA down a little bit. They still have a little ways to go yet. Again, as Hutchinson going to the line for an and one here in the second quarter, 18-4. That goes.
All right. Well, that's an official three-point play. I was going to say, Campbell missed the free throw the first time. Did I have to retract the read?
No, it's all good. It is all good.
All right, good.
And so you've just been involved, you and Debbie and Liliana have been involved with HHCA for a short time. But talk a little bit, obviously, James Berry's a huge part of the music and kind of theater side of things. There's a 3 from downtown, not going to miss not going to make. It was missed. And the rebound's going back the other way. Another three for HHCA. Book
Wow.
it! That's a three. Put it down. Bottoms up.
From way
Buckets.
downtown.
Goodness gracious. That's Anna Kate Taylor, 5'6" sophomore guard and forward, getting it done. As there's another turnover for Hilton Head Prep, and then HHCA turns the ball back over. 4 minutes, 35 seconds remaining in the half. Talk about a little bit more of the overall experience with HHCA, and now that you are a Hilton Head Christian Academy Eagle family.
Well, you know, we were greeted right away by a host of parents, a host of committees, you know, all the teachers. We had an orientation. You know, they just welcome you into the family. They make you feel a part from the outset. Liliana got greeted by a group of girls in her class. And she said her biggest fear, you know, coming out of 5 years at Red Cedar was that she wouldn't be able to sit with anybody at lunch. I picked her up that first day, and she said, "Daddy, it was so awesome. I sat with 14 girls and
That's
one
awesome.
and one crusty, musty, smelly boy."
There's the jumper from
I wish
the
it would
outside.
stay that way.
Misfired as Macy Langles hit on the last offensive possession. That pass a little bit too strong, a little bit too much spicy brown mustard on that pass, a little bit too
man.
much Plockman's.
We got a Plockman's call here
That's right.
early in the game.
3:54 to go here in the quarter. What are you looking forward to now that football is finished? You know, in terms of sports, not just with HHCA, but beyond. Do you have any thoughts on college basketball and the NBA? Do you follow much about that? We talk about football so much that obviously golf is a big part of your life.
Yeah, you know, this is kind of the beginning of the FedEx season for golf. You know, the majors are just around the corner. I'll be at the Masters in about 3 months. We got the
Oh, that's
Heritage
awesome.
coming. I'll be with Tom Kinder doing our wrap-up show for the Heritage for my 13th season. So always excited about spring and summer golf because that's the major season. So that's really where most of my focus is going to be.
Where can we find you and Tom on the wrap-up show during Heritage Week?
We will be on, you know, it's funny you ask because it's Dick Broadcasting Company. And it's been 107.9 the rewind in the past. I think it's still that right now. But I'll have to make sure. But look for the rewind. I'm pretty sure it's 107.9.
That sounds right. Are you on 103.1 at all? Because they do play everything.
That's correct.
Yeah.
We are 103 as well. Yep.
Under 3 minutes to go. It is 26-4 in favor of HHCA. All Hilton Head Christian Academy at this point. Courtney Campbell inside, 10 points from getting to 1,000. We'll see if she can do it in the second half. She's on the outside. We had a whistle. She made the three, but after the whistle. So you can book
that's an
the three,
amazing
but it's not gonna
accomplishment.
count.
1,000 points for your
Incredible.
career.
She's a junior.
Oh, that's just incredible.
That's insane.
I'll tell you, the 2 point guards here, I've been here just for, you know, almost 2 quarters now, and Hutchinson and Campbell are both obviously the leaders of their respective teams and great-looking players.
Absolutely.
Ball control, you know, command of their offense, good defensively, both great ball skills. I mean, I'm really impressed.
That jumper goes down from just inside the
Wait a minute.
three-point line.
Is that a Cort lifestyle 3-point?
I believe that was just inside the three-point line. They're going to call that a 2, and I think that's the right call.
Well, I got half credit.
It was by Tamaya Hutchinson. Oh, I love working with this guy. 2:11 to go, rather. 28-4. Here's second quarter of our first game of 4 matchups, girls and guys. The Summit Services basketball series, high school basketball, only on WHHI Sports TV. I'm going to be on the news this upcoming week to break down this game and look forward to our next matchup, which is Hilton Head May River next week. Let's talk a little bit about what Summit Services and the rest of our sponsors overall for sports, but primarily with the fact that we just finished football, what they have meant to us and what they've been able to do is Yard. Oh,
wow,
baby!
That was sweet.
Devin Yard knocks down a triple
Well, it looks
from
like
Tripleville.
that rim's loosened up a little bit since the first quarter. They're putting down some beautiful shots.
31-4. Tip drill, and it's going to be a jump ball situation, I do believe, as Campbell ended up getting it off the HHCA player off a whistle. It's a foul. And the foul goes against Sophia Blackwell of HHCA. So it's HHP ball with 1:45 to go. That pass a little bit too much on it. And it's going back the other way to HHCA as Hines had the basketball there. There's a 3 from the outside, I do believe, a little bit off the mark. Let's get back to talking, Daniel, real quick about our sponsors, as I was mentioning, in particular the presenting sponsor for football and basketball, Summit Services.
Yeah, I've been in sales now 28 years, Marcus, as you know, and, we always had a saying, nothing happens until something is sold.
Right.
And, we wouldn't be able to put on these broadcasts the way we do without our sponsors. They're not only amazing support to the station, but they're amazing support to our community. And we're just really blessed. Debbie and I are excited to be sponsors. We sponsor Lowcountry Lifestyle. I serve on Main Stage Community Theaters Board. We sponsored the Community Leader Award this year for football. So, it's just wonderful to give back and to watch these young kids aspire to bigger and better things.
HHCA on a little mini 5-0 run in the last 2 offensive possessions, and that ball stolen away. They're going to have a chance at it again. Hutchinson 3. Bottoms!
Woo!
Holy smokes!
Partner, I heard some string music right there. That was all net.
Tamaya Hutchinson with an absolute bomb of a 3 right through the net. There's a 3 on the other end, way too strong. 15 seconds to go. Partner, it's been great having you here.
Well, thanks for having me, Marcus. I've worked with you 3 seasons now, and I think you're one of the more talented commentators that I've met. But you've taken it to a whole new level here. I didn't know you could do this. This is amazing. This is amazing work, and it takes a lot of skill to pull off. It's been a pleasure to be here and listen to you do your thing.
Thank you so much, buddy. Daniel Cort of Cort Lifestyle Pros and WHHI. It is 39-4 in favor of HHCA over Hilton Head Prep. We've got second half action coming at you next. Kevin will join me again for that. Thanks to Daniel. It's halftime here at McCollege Gymnasium. 39-4 in favor of HHCA. Only on WHHI Sports TV. Come on back for the second half, everybody.
Life is full of choices, and the choices we make directly affect our quality of life. Our day is much easier when we don't hit the snooze alarm 10 times and show up late for work. We feel better when we eat a well-balanced meal versus running through the drive-thru. And when it comes to your comfort at home or in the workplace, the result of hiring a fly-by-night repair guy or award-winning professional is night or day. Life is full of choices. For your home, for your family, for your environment. Make the superior choice. Call Superior today.
We welcome you back to Coach Basirico Cort College Gymnasium, the Frazier Field House here on the campus of Hilton Head Prep High School. It is 39-4 in favor of Hilton Head Christian Academy over Prep. Courtney Campbell misfires from 3. She has a chance to get to 1,000 points. She has 4, the lone 4 for Hilton Head Prep in the first half. Morgan Scott, 6.6 rebounds. Hutchinson, 14.6 rebounds, 3 assists. She's averaging 19 points per game. Devin Yard averaging 12 points per game, has 3 points, 5 assists so far here in the ball game. Brought to you by Summit Services Heating and Air, and it's 41-4.
2 more for Tamaya.
2 more for Tamaya Hutchinson. Summit Services Heating and Air is your leader in home performance services in the Lowcountry. Thanks to Summit Services for supporting WHHI Sports all year long.
Marcus, the game is obviously getting away from Prep, but I really like this number 2. What Yard brings to the table for this team is the ability to spread the floor a little bit more. Look at that shot.
There she is. Bang! Oh my, Devin Yard put that down in a bag of chips as it's 44-4. Another 3-point play courtesy of Cort Lifestyle Pros. Our officials, I didn't even have a chance to get those in the first half as HHP has the ball. Ed Kenny, Roy Botal, and Keaton Baines are your officials. Reminder, go to highschoolofficials.com for all the information of how you can become an official, and not just basketball or football, but a plethora of different sports. You can gain some extra contacts, get some exercise, make some new friends, get a little bit of money, help out your community, find out more about a sport you love. Has put that one up and down for Morgan Scott, and it's 46-4. Again, highschoolofficials.com for more information. Campbell going to put that one up, not get it to go, but she has a chance for 2 from the free throw line as she's heading there. Highschoolofficials.com, very much in association with the National High School Federation, or the National Federation of High Schools, of which a lot of great folks work there. And it's been great getting to partner with them, and obviously becoming an official is very important. We've got a former official here at the desk. Kevin, you officiated a lot of sports back in your day.
Yeah, if you like high school sports, it's a great way to come out and get to be a part of it. She is still 9 points away from 1,000, and Cece's patience with herself, the big one. No.
And misfires. 46-4 in favor of HHCA. Here's Hutchinson losing the ball momentarily, but Campbell is back on her, trying to stick to her like Scotch tape, I'll say. Not quite as tough as Elmer's glue, but sticking together like Scotch tape. There goes Campbell. I was waiting for a laugh from DC.
It's a good one.
There goes Campbell, and there's a jumper a little bit off the mark from Yard. It's going to go out of bounds.
So I'm going to talk about Yard. I would say she's like Rachel Lee Cook. She's all that. What she adds is she lets Hamilton go off ball more as a shooter because she's so good at the handle. And so when you have two players that can effectively run point and set up each other, it really improves things, especially with a nice down-low player like Morgan Scott.
Of course, HHCA last year won the state title over Shannon Forest. 67-39, I believe, was the final score of that. And it was a tough year for HHP. But HHCA a winner, and then in the guys' game, we'll see HHCA and HHP, and HHP won the title over HHCA 39-21 last year.
What rivalry?
We'll talk more about that during the guys' game. As Campbell didn't get that to go, she got hit, but no foul call there. Hilton Head Prep's AD is Shannon Hardy in his first season. Phil Hartman, the coach of the girls. Head of school is Paul Horgan, and the principal of the upper school is Tina Webb Browning. On the other side is Campbell with a great no-look pass. Not able to get that to go is number one. That was a heck of a shot and attempt, but unfortunately Zioli could not get it to fall. Back the other way, putting that one up and getting it to float. Float, baby, float, just like Henry Rowan Gardner's mom in the Rookie of the Year movie.
Henry Rowan Gardner.
With the sunscreen.
The Cubs are bringing in their right fielder pitch.
That's weird.
That was a great shot.
Ramanuzer.
What about that touch?
Get in there.
Even if I were an unfrozen caveman lawyer, I would recognize, were I Phil Hartman or not, that number 3 Cece is playing with a lot of heart.
Yes, indeed.
She's putting the emotion on the floor, and that means it's a chance for the team to respond.
I knew you were going to throw that out there. You were educating me on the great Phil Hartman before the game. I only know him from Jingle All the Way, and he was great in that. Hi, neighbor. You know, I decided to put up your lights. A little bit of Christmas cheer.
I love Bilko.
All that in a bag of chips.
My go-to Phil Hartman.
That's going to go down. And it's 50-6. And it's HHP getting 6 points now. Hilton Head Christian Academy's rotation of athletic directors, John Hopt, Matt Smith, and J.W. Wilkerson. The head coach of the girls team is Bobby Thompson as well. And so they've got a great rotation of guys. Head of school, Doug Langles, and the principal, still Shannon Smith. He's done great work over the years at HHCA.
A lot of rotation and alternating. There's an alternating possession, and there is some block play.
A little bit off the mark, off glass. 4:03 to go in the third quarter. 1986, it was the merger year when two schools, May River Academy and Sea Pines Academy, became Hilton Head Prep. How about that?
Remember Mookie Wilson?
Vaguely.
1986 Mets beat my Red Sox. Not that I remember.
They did.
What a year.
Courtney Campbell kicking it over. It's 50-6 with 3:50 to go in the third. Driving inside, nice kick out. There's Zioli. That's a little bit too strong, and it's going back to HHCA. In 65, Sea Pines Company's colors, or Academy's colors, were green and yellow, and their mascot was the Gator. In 71, May River Academy opened its doors to a class of first-grade students on the Bluffton campus. MRA's mascot was the Patriot. The school colors were red and Columbia blue. The story doesn't start in 86. The Hilton Head Prep begins much earlier, encompassing students, teachers, and campuses in both Bluffton and in the back door of the Sea Pines plantation. In 65, Sea Pines Academy was founded as an independent nonprofit educational institution. The history of Sea Pines Academy is rooted in the man many consider as the founder of Hilton Head Island itself, the late, great Charles Frazier. As HHCA continues to lead 50-6 with 3:04 remaining in the quarter. There's a jumper, put it down. Devin Yard again. Good grief. No wonder she is a McDonald's All-American, folks. She is absolutely on fire.
And fuego.
And fuego indeed. I'm going to start calling you Dan Patrick.
I'll take it.
There's a roll outside.
Cece.
I guess that would make me Keith Olbermann, right?
I
Put
love
that
what-
one up.
look at
as
Cece
Keith-
go.
As Cece didn't get it to go.
You do a fine Olbermann. Cece is, again, put the heart on the floor, inspire your team. Go for it, kid.
We've got Hilton Head at May River next week. 52-6 here in the third quarter with 2 minutes and 22 seconds to go. So Hilton Head Prep, unfortunately, well on their way to another defeat. And
Well,
HHCA
fortunately, if you're them.
looks really, really sharp.
So, Marcus, we're going to be looking out to see if Cece gets to 1,000 points. Beyond that, we're going to look to maybe see these younger members of the program get some opportunity.
Reminder that Fat Babies of Hilton Head come by for pies and sandwiches and a relaxing setting with a jukebox and TVs. I had my sausage guy. Reminder as well that Sports Addiction is your bike, sports, and fitness equipment store for over 20 years.
Look at the fight.
2 minutes left. And a whistle with 1:56 to go as Campbell driving inside.
These kids are fired up.
Three-point play courtesy of Cort Lifestyle Pros. Cort Lifestyle Pros of Charter One Realty. Let us lead you home.
Pretty good group over there at Cort. You know, we're big fans. DC Deb, the best.
And Daniel and I had a lot of time to talk in the second quarter about his experience with them, working, calling golf, working with us at WHHI.
Huge part of the community.
Talking about HHCA. We even talked a little bit of basketball as well. I even was able to acknowledge that he picked Michigan to win the national championship. He must know something that I don't.
Big Blue.
Because they did it. And it's 52-7 with 156 remaining in the quarter. I mean, they just looked outstanding against a really good Michael Penix Washington team. And oh, by the way, DeBoer, their head coach of Washington, is now going to be coaching Alabama. Put that down. Oh my! It is raining shots here at HHP. Knock that down for number 4.
Cleary?
And it was Caitlin Jackson.
Oh, thank you.
Knocking that one down. Cleary on the other roster. I did the same as you, Kev.
I guessed.
There goes Yard driving inside.
Minute 20 to go in the quarter. CC is 8 points away from 1,000. This place will go completely insane should that happen.
Yeah, no doubt.
Everybody hang in there for it, eh? She's off the floor at the moment, but hey, we got a whole quarter to go in the fourth.
80 seconds to go in the third. There goes Yard. She's going to put it up, not get it to go. Trying to get her own rebound. She can't.
Oh,
And
there's
it's going
CC.
back to HHP.
My bad, there she is. Can the kid do it?
Campbell, 3. A little bit too strong off the back iron. Nice rebound. Second chance for HHP. Campbell's got it going off the screen. Putting that one up. She's going to the line for 2.
I think they said on the floor, but if they're in the bonus, we'd get her to the line. We'll get a.
Okay.
Yeah, she's going to it. It's a good, confident move either way. Shooting 2. Cool.
So Campbell
Sorry, I interrupted.
Campbell has a chance to get to the closer total. She's going to get closer, is what I'm trying to say, to 1,000 points. You
There
said
you
she
go.
was 8 away, right?
Now she's 7,
Second to go,
buddy.
now 7.
I'm not going to jinx her. I'm just going to be nice and quiet and let her do her thing, Marcus.
60 seconds to go in the quarter. Marcus Walsh, Kevin Libby, Larry Jacomot, Jeremy Pope, Daniel Cort, our special guests. These to my left.
Huh?
And put that down. She's 6 away from 1,000.
Kids in the zone.
54-9 with 58 seconds remaining in quarter number 3. Driving inside. Campbell is literally sticking to HHCA like Elmer's and Borden glue. You combine them, you put them together. That's what you get on that play. And we're going to have a timeout with 51.7 seconds to go in the third quarter. 54-9 HHCA over HHP. We'll take it with them. Be right back on WHHI Sports TV. Hang on, everybody.
Have you joined the Express Comfort Club from Summit Services Heating and Air? It's the ultimate way to keep your cool. Membership is free and includes discounts on routine maintenance, 15% discount on all repairs, 3-year parts and labor warranty, no overtime charges, plus other benefits. Your comfort is just a call away. To sign up for Express Comfort Club, call 843-836-2653.
We can handle it all. Call Summit. Call Summit. Call SummitServices.com.
In conditioning. Yeah. We welcome you back. 48.6 seconds to go. 54-9 in favor of HHCA. They're well on their way to the win here. There's a 3-ball outside. Campbell misfires, back iron, rebound HHP. They're going to give it back to Courtney Campbell. She has a bunch of HHP's points. Look at her go inside hard, trying to get a second chance. Ball loose on the floor near the baseline. It's going to go out of bounds. 24.2 to go. I was hearing the call for a push as I was doing my best Kevin Harlan impression right there. 54-9. I figure he's going to be somewhere for the playoffs. Calling action either tomorrow or on Sunday, as it's the playoff time for the NFL. Leaning that one up and in. Beautifully done by number 22. That is greatly done by Sophia Blackwell.
All right, final shot.
56-9, 6 seconds left. Campbell gonna give it up. Inside, loose ball gonna hit the baseline, gonna go out of bounds with 1.7 to go.
Well, it's compelling. Hang out for the fourth quarter. We might just see 1,000 points for CeCe Campbell.
We might.
Or for CeCe.
HHP gonna go across the floor, and they are gonna get a little bit of contact battle in the third quarter. Our score at the end of 3, it's all HHCA tonight. They lead 56-9. To the fourth quarter we go as you hear a little Sweet Caroline in the background. We're back after this on WHHI Sports TV. Hang on, everybody.
Did you know your brain doesn't fully develop until your mid-20s?
Substance use harms brain development, causes mental health disorders, and leads to addiction.
E-cigarettes negatively affect oxygen supply, endurance, and attention.
Marijuana affects reaction time, concentration, and decision making.
Alcohol harms endurance, judgment, and complex motor skills.
Pain medication and substance use increases mental health disorders and leads to addiction.
All of these substances negatively affect brain development and function.
Don't let your team down.
Thank you very much, Kevin Libby. He's not just a great color guy, but he's a great director, believe you me.
I'm the best at being humble.
He does. He does a great job directing a lot of the Marcus Walsh show. We're going to have that show for you tomorrow, our first of the new year. Looking forward to that. 56-9 here at the Summit Services High School Basketball Series opener. The girls' game between HHCA and HHP here at Bacall Gymnasium. Coach Rich Basirico Cort at the Frazier Fieldhouse. Marcus Walsh, Kevin Libby, Larry Jacomot, Jeremy Pope, Daniel Cort, our special guest, sticking alongside for the ride, but I had him on in the second quarter talking a lot of stuff between HHCA, HHP, football, basketball, golf, all of it. His life being an HHCA dad, etc. Driving inside, putting that one up and not getting it to go is Helms, and a whistle to start this quarter with 7:49 to go in it.
It's a jump ball.
Let us hear from Superior Services, Mr. Kevin Matthew Libby.
Superior Services, make the superior choice.
Check that, Kevin Michael, right?
Either way, enjoy the credit score.
Kevin Michael Libby. I apologize, my friend.
We're okay. My credit's fine. I like to joke.
There's a pass on the inside, outside, and it's going to go back the other way.
Here comes your intrigue. Watch all the fans get excited as CeCe trips.
Here's Campbell. Oh, she trips
over in our neck of the woods.
And near Larry, she goes down. She looks to be okay. You talk about legitimate great first, middle, and last name initials. My friend that I've known since college and your friend over the last short period of time, Matthew Lee Brubaker, MLB. That ball going to go out of bounds.
Hey, Brew. So they're coming back the other way. We're seeing a little press action. Always fun. Look at the Dolphins going. A little contact there, but we're still playing.
Here's HHCA. And sticking to them like glue is the HHP defense. My goodness.
Stoppage. Chippy. It's a good
with
call.
7:08 and counting. The clock should be stopped. But it's continuing to go.
Well, Marcus, with this type of a differential in the points.
And that's probably true.
Yep.
6:55 to go, and we just started the running clock.
Now we're going to stop it.
56-9. No, we're not. It's continuing to roll. There was a whistle, and it's going to continue to roll through.
That's such a strange thing to hear a whistle and the no stoppage, isn't it?
It is. Let's hear from Superior Services.
Superior Services, make the superior choice. Here comes Cece. Everyone's excited.
Let's see it. Going inside. Not going to get it to go, and the rebound goes to HHCA.
You can feel the breath of the fan section every time she puts one up. Here you go,
Stolen
kids.
away.
Get up.
Here's CC going inside. Put that one up and down. Courtney Campbell with another bucket, and she is now 4 points away from 1,000.
In a 6-minute running clock. Are we excited for these last 6 minutes? Yes. You should be too.
6:08 to go.
Come on, fans, get on board. 56-11, and I'm very intrigued to see how this plays out. Let's go.
Reminder again, Fat Babies of Hilton Head come for the pies, sandwiches in a relaxed setting with a jukebox and TVs. 5:50 and counting to go as we've got a player down. It is Courtney Campbell. She gets back up, and the Dolphins of Hilton Head Prep are going to get the possession. So unfortunately, things continue to look a little bit on the rough side for Hilton Head Prep, but they've got the basketball down 56-11.
There is no quit in Courtney Campbell.
Hines gives it up. There's a jumper that goes up and off the rim. Try to put back. Campbell's got it. She lost it momentarily.
She's back at it.
Wow. And what a job by Courtney Campbell as Anna Kate Taylor was battling for it.
Can you teach that, Marcus?
No. 5:02 to go.
If you could get that in a can, I'd buy it every time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Boy,
Possession
oh boy.
goes to HHCA. Ball loose. Actually, there was a little bit of action going on. 4:52 to go. And Erin Cleary with the foul. She's the second leading scorer on Hilton Head Prep. Her first foul, team second.
Can you can that and reproduce it possibly?
Ball loose as Campbell got going.
I just want the recipe for that level of hot. Marcus getting some numbers.
Reminder that you can go to highschoolofficials.com to find out how you can become an official, become physically fit, get a little extra money, make some new friends, learn about a sport that if you don't love it now, you will soon, and have a great time doing it, helping out your community. Highschoolofficials.com for more information. Let's hear what some of the coaches had to say about this matchup as we wind it down. About 4 minutes to go in it.
Well, the wheels are off, but if you want the keys regardless, for Prep, they were to take care of the ball and minimize turnovers. They've certainly done that, Marcus. Limit the scoring. I'm sorry, this was the opposite side. Yeah, Prep was unable to do that. Yeah. I mean, Christian rolled, Marcus.
We've got a stoppage, 3:55. We're going to stop the clock. We're going to go to a timeout. Be right back on WHHI Sports TV.
I'm Daniel Cort.
And I'm Debbie Cort, and we are Cort Lifestyle Pros of Charter One Realty.
Some of the buyers and sellers that we encounter naturally experience that fear of change. But we once heard that life truly begins at the end of our comfort zones.
So if you're ready to make a change, give us a call and let us lead you home.
We welcome you back. 3:55 to go. HHCA at the free throw line. And it's 57-11. Here's Campbell on a drive. putting that one up. She looks to go to the line as she hits the deck. 3:51 to go in the ball game. And Courtney Campbell has been absolutely tremendous. She's got 4 points to get to 1,000 for her career. And ladies and gentlemen, she's a junior. She's at 9:56.
Remarkable athlete.
3:41 rather to go. Book it!
997.
Ring around the rim and in for Courtney Campbell.
Will the pin drop?
Bam! She's got just a bucket left to get to 1,000. She's at 998 and she almost had a great steal. HHCA with the basketball. Campbell getting back and playing really tough defense. You know she wants that 1,000. There's a three off glass. Put it down for HHCA. It's 60-13. Campbell goes across the floor as the point. Drive it inside, puts it up short. Trying to get her own rebound, she won't. And it'll hit the baseline and the stage.
The fans are on their feet. Here we go, Marcus.
3:05 remaining in the ball game. The big key is Campbell going inside. She gets hit, hits the deck, and it looks like she'll go back to the line to try to get to 1,000. She's at 998 and standing at the free throw line, just 2 shots away from 1,000 points as a junior at Hilton Head Prep. Bang! Up the rim, and it kicked back down. I'll let the fans tell you what happens on this one.
You can see the sign to the far right if you got a great big TV. Courtney Campbell, 1,000, number 3.
There it is! Courtney Campbell with 1,000 points! 2:59 remaining in the ball game. HHP is down 60-15, but Courtney Campbell is a junior at Hilton Head Prep, has been playing basketball since the 8th grade here at this school. She's been dominant. I've had a chance to talk to her. She's absolutely phenomenal. Congratulations to Courtney Campbell, a 1,000-point scorer at Hilton Head Prep Academy. Wow! How about that? And as we just heard, she's got another year. Congratulations, Courtney. And I tell you what, I had a chance to interview her at the end of the game, actually before the game last year between Hilton Head Prep and HHCA that we called, and I can tell you from experience, she is so professional as she puts it up and didn't get it to go. HHCA with the rebound. She is so professional and so well-spoken. She's going to be something great. I don't know what she's planning on doing in the next phase of her life, but she is going to be great at it. And she's just a great all-around high school student athlete. That's Courtney Campbell, and congratulations again to her as she takes the ball across the floor with 2:30 to go. She's got 1,000 points for her career at Hilton Head Prep. She drives and kicks out. There's a jumper a little bit off the mark, and the rebound going to go to HHCA, who leads 60-15. With 2 minutes and 15 seconds to go, that shot came up flat. HHCA has dominated this game from the tip as they take it across the floor. There's a three, a little bit too strong. And the rebound goes to Hilton Head Prep as Cleary gives it up. Campbell, 1,002!
I love the teammates, Marcus. This is it's CC's night, but look at your team.
Phenomenal. Campbell sticking to HHCA like Elmer's. Ball up in the air, and it's picked up by HHCA. There's a jumper, way too strong. They get the rebound. As with the rebound is number 22, Sophia Blackwell. She's played well. 62-17, 90 seconds to go. Here's Campbell driving inside, 1,004, as Courtney Campbell puts it in with a left hand, on the left side with a left hand. 1:22 remaining, and we've got a stoppage in play. It's going to be a timeout. We'll take it, be right back to wrap this one up. All HHCA tonight on WHHI Sports TV. We'll be right back.
Have you joined the Express Comfort Club from Summit Services Heating and Air? It's the ultimate way to keep your cool. Membership is free and includes discounts on routine maintenance, 15% discount on all repairs, 3-year parts and labor warranty, no overtime charges, plus other benefits. Your comfort is just a call away. To sign up for Express Comfort Club, call 843-836-2653.
Or install, we can handle it all. Call Summit. Call Summit. Call SummitServices.com.
We welcome you back. 62-19 in favor of HHCA. Hilton Head Prep has played tough here in the second half, but it's been HHCA all night. Brielle McCarthy, I was just telling the guys I was talking about, Brielle McCarthy of HHCA, one of the great girls that I've had a chance to cover in my career. Campbell's exiting to the bench, and coming in for her is Harodeman. Harodeman is in there for HHCA. So Brielle McCarthy, Courtney Campbell, two of the fine young ladies that I've called in my career here on WHHI-TV. There's a jumper a little bit too strong for number 3, Anna Kate Taylor. And it's going back the other way, leaning that one up and not getting it to go is number 4. Well done on the inside by Cleary. She's the second leading scorer for HHP, by the way, Kev.
Yeah.
And she's had a phenomenal season in her own right.
With the running clock, we'll see if that's the last play. It looks like they just stopped it. Yeah, Marcus, this is a fun team to watch. I love the way they all play together. This is what high school sports is all about, which is, can you build a team? Can you merge personalities? Much easier said than done, by the way.
No doubt.
And more importantly, it's not all about winning. It's about your ability to develop as a leader, and we saw such great leadership on this floor, both sides.
Courtney Campbell averaging 24 points per game. That's going to go up. And Cleary averaging 5.4 points per game. That's going to go up. 62-21. 11 seconds left. And this one will be about wrapped up. Hilton Head Christian Academy going to continue their winning streak against Hilton Head Prep. That jumper goes off the mark. 1 second left. This game is over. And you can book this one to Hilton Head Christian Academy in a fine fashion from start to finish. 62-21 is your final score. For Larry Jacomot, Jeremy Pope, Kevin Libby, our special guest tonight, Daniel Cort. I'm Marcus Walsh. Thanks for joining us for the Girls Game of the Week, brought to you by Summit Services Heating and Air, only on WHHI Sports TV. We'll see you Hilton Head at May River next week. Until then, so long, everybody.